resources, that you can't have, beautiful outdoor resources if there's no sense of community to support it. And so that's kind of, my passion and how I ended up here. And it's just exciting to see our organization's membership as well as all the folks at this table, clearly feel the same.
I'm Zach Collier with two companies. One is Echo River Trips. It's a company based in California. I was there for 38 years, and I moved from California to here. And moving here allowed me to be somewhere I love, but also attract way better employees than somewhere like Oakland, where we're based. And even this summer, we found an awesome woman to move here from California to work for us, whereas if we were there, we never would have found a quality person. So we're very lucky to be based here. We don't actually run trips here. We run trips around the American West International. So we do the Salmon River in Idaho. We're the biggest outfitter on the Rogue River, and we do trips internationally as well. And we do a couple trips here, but more just for fun than anything else. And we make a living on public lands, so I care a lot about commercial permitting, outfitter issues, that kind of thing. Without public lands, we wouldn't be out of business, and everything else would fall away from there. The other company is Northwest Rafting Company. The company I started here 5 years ago that runs trips on the road as well. And I've just a few things I want to say. First of all, Senator Merkley's been so helpful in introducing things like the Chetco River Preservation Act, helping to ask for Rough and Ready Creek and Baldface Creek for mineral withdrawal. I'm gonna live up here, but I really care about a very uniquely special set of rivers in Southern Oregon, and it's very nice. He's been a champion of these places, and I hope that he continues. And it is a very uniquely special place that's very threatened because the price of liquids is coming up, and they need immediate protection of that special. And also, we were very involved. We lost 3 weeks of our season on the Rogue River through the fires down there, which has been pretty rough for everybody down there. But we as an outfitting group sent Senator Merkley a letter asking to open the river. I don't know if he got it. I don't know if he did anything, but if he did, that's wonderful. There's a big effect. When outfitters out, they stop running trips, we stop paying guides, we stop buying food, people stop traveling from Florida, paying for hotel rooms, so it's been devastating down there. And there will probably be multiple outfitters on the Rogue River going out of business. So anything that can be done to make it super helpful. And the last thing I want to mention is outfitter permitting through the B11 Forest Service. We struggle with it a lot, and any access we can ever have to increase permitting. A good example is stand-up paddleboarding, because there's all kinds of really cool technology for stand-up paddleboarding that allows us to offer new types of trips that people want and the public needs and ask for. But when we go to get permitting from the Forest Service to be able to offer these types of trips on these sources that have never had permits, we're at a standstill, because the permits exist based off of the technology available 30 years ago. But we have this opportunity to attract new customers, new clients to new things. We just don't have the access to the public lands that we need. And so anything
they just can't process it's the new thing. We don't know how to deal with that.
Exactly, and they're the Forest Service budget's dying off. They're all overworked, underpaid. They're not filling special use permit administrator positions. And so we go to them and say, hey, we have this idea for something we want to do. We know we have people who can do it. They're like, well, I'm too busy. I can't deal with it. I have to go to prospectus. As soon as they say the word prospectus, it's done. And so, or there's all kinds of words. We can't get a categorical exclusion for PEMA. As soon as we hear these words, it's dead in the water. They know the words. But anything that can come now or someday, where there's a push for the Forest Service or BLM to open up new permitting for new possibilities. The same technology subs, there's inflatable subs that have this new technology where they can put a lot of pressure in it. They've also made drift boats out there. And so instead of metal drift boats, there's inflatable drift boats. They can run a whole level higher rivers and open up a whole new level of fishing tours. We just can't get permitting to offer it. So technology has allowed us to